It's 7 o'clock on the dot. You in my inbox, pressing the like button. I got a real cutie little subby that's waiting for me. Pull up, anticipating good luck on your fasting. Hi, everyone. So, you have to tell me, did you make it through fast day 2? Please. Please let me know if you made it through your second fast day. I need to know. Hi, Ankita. Hi, Reese. Hi, Shell. Hi, Zoe. Oof. Yes. Did you make it through fast day 2? I should be seeing a whole bunch of yeses. And if there's a no, tell me why. Okay. If there's a no, tell me why you didn't make it through fast day 2. But today, from the title, oh gosh, this makes me so happy to see so many yeses. That makes me happy. The title of the live tonight is You Don't Get an Award for Putting Yourself Dead Last. Shout out to all the martyrs in the world that are throwing themselves on the cross to get no recognition, no congratulations, no nothing. You're just putting yourself dead last for no reason, and then resentful for being treated like roadkill. So we're going to talk about that and how it relates to your self-esteem, how you view yourself, and your weight loss journey. Hi, everyone. You did it. Yeah, let me know if you made it through your second fast day. You made it day 2 done and dusted. Ooh, not just done, but dusted. Tomorrow is another fast day. Day 3 fast day should be a lot. Okay, I won't say a lot. It should be better than day 2. It should be better than day 2. Your body is now starting to be like, "Huh, I wonder if this human is about to like fast again." And then it won't resist you as much. You'll also be a lot more fat adapted due to using up a good amount of your glucose stores, running on glycogen, switching into ketones for fuel. So, the more you fast, the easier you'll be able to go into a fast day. So, that's great. Also, what I would love for you to do in the chat and the comments below, I need you to tell me any changes you have noticed thus far being on day 4. Any physical changes, any mental changes, anything you've noticed. I would like you to share that. Insomnia, yes, fasting insomnia is normal, Christy. Um, it'll take almost a month to get over. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It takes a while. It's just the innate sense of our ancestors used to hunt on empty stomachs. So when they are empty, when they are in a fasted, um, when they are running fasted, it's like they're on edge, being on edge. So they use it to be alert, to hunt food. So that we have not lost. As many innovations and evolutions as we've come, we still have a lot of ancestral behaviors innately within us. Let's see. It was a breeze after having a 10-day holiday break and hitting the sauce every day. I've been able to. Wow, great for you, Heidi. Thanks for doing these lives. I look forward to them now. Me too. Thank you, Nicole, for joining us. Hi, Octavia. Looking forward to your fast day. It's only fast day 3 and y'all already looking forward to it. I told you it'd happen. You made it through. Good job, Delia. You started on Sunday instead of Monday. Alrighty. You can't believe you actually did it. I really wasn't that hungry today, but I knew I needed to eat for tomorrow. Yes. I actually broke my fast at like noon. I had no appetite. I was like, all right, I guess I gotta eat. I should probably eat now. I didn't eat until 12. I didn't even have coffee. I had what did I have this morning? I know I had something. Wow, maybe I had nothing. I had water and some vitamins, like gummy vitamins that this company sent me. They're called Groons. So I love having those. It's probably not the best to break a fast with, but I had my Chinese food that I bought yesterday. I had it for lunch, like a I had it at 12 and I had another portion at like 3. And then I just had my dinner before this live started, um, which was surprisingly low carb. I had protein. My mom gave me some chicken wings. She gave me 2 chicken wings, eggplant parmesan, and some butternut squash. I feel full. I feel satisfied. And I just had my um, my dessert, which was 70% cocoa. I like that. But yeah, I want you to share any changes you've experienced. Let's go through them. Um, your wedding rings have gotten so loose. Wow, I like that. I've been having these happy spells. I've been laughing, dancing, and having a good time with my children. I feel lighter, and my mom complimented me on my looks and weight loss. Wow, already? That's amazing. I love that for you. You should feel jovial. You don't get a second chance to live life. So let's talk about um, the topic tonight, which is you don't get an award for putting yourself dead last. Coming from a people pleaser mindset is a very dangerous thing because all we do is give. We give and we give and we give, and we don't know how to say no because the main goal of people pleasing is to want people to like us. And we don't want people to be mad at us because, God forbid, they abandon us. People pleasing is rooted in abandonment. Okay. Um, it's also rooted in low self esteem because you feel like if I displease this person, they won't like me. And that says a lot about me. What does that say about me? That means nobody likes me. That's why it's important to like yourself. Past even love yourself. Do you even like yourself? If you like yourself, you can love yourself. Okay. Liking yourself looks like giving yourself grace. Okay. Having the ability to know you messed up and not beat yourself up. Okay. Um, Loving yourself looks like being able to say no, and it's a full sentence. Loving yourself looks like setting up boundaries, not for others, but for yourself. Okay. If you know that you don't like something, why are you allowing somebody to do it to you? Why aren't you saying no? Okay. You you will put yourself in these situations time and time again. But are you getting something out of it? What is the reward for putting yourself dead last? And what has been the outcome of doing so? Cricket, cricket, nothing. Nothing comes of putting yourself dead last. Okay. I decided to start putting myself first. And when I say myself, I mean myself. And it's not, no, the kids, yes. Okay. But here's what, you could only be as good as a mother as you are a good person to yourself. Like, you can't pour from empty cups. You can't. You can't pour from an empty cup. So if you're running on fumes, what are you giving your children? What are you giving your loved ones? What are you giving your spouse? Like, you have to put yourself first. And one of the best ways to do so is to start a health journey. Okay? Getting your health in check is one of the most beneficial things you could do. And it's also very selfless. All right. People see the changes, but they have to also understand you're living longer to see your offspring and your offspring's offspring, and to, be healthy and be able to walk in the future. Like, it's not just now. You have to think about the bigger picture. It looks and feels great to be able to fit into your clothes and look in the mirror and be happy, but we're also planning our future. Like, we're not this age forever. We're gonna get old. What kind of old do you want to be? You could be decrepit. You could look like bedridden. Hell, you might not even make it to old. My dad, my father, was my best friend. I loved my daddy dearly. He was the first one to give me ever, like, princess treatment. I was a daddy's girl. I was spoiled. Okay. My dad passed away when I was 16. And you know how old he was? My dad was 49 years old, maybe 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks away from his birthday. He died late April. His birthday was late May. From what? Complications due to diabetes. And that, ever since then, I was like, diabetes is not my future. Diabetes is not in my future. Mm-mm. Yeah, diabetes nowadays is so common that people feel like, yeah, all right, if I get it, I get. No. Do your best to avoid diabetes. Do your best to avoid preventable diseases. We're getting too used to illness now, disease. This is a bit much now. Obesity is rampant. Type 2 diabetes is here, cholesterol there, blood pressure there, y- all kind of infertility issues. This is a lot going on because we're putting ourselves dead last. And you can't say you're putting yourself first if you're not worrying about your health. Mm-mm. Never seen it happen. You have to think about it. Thank you for your condolences. Yeah. Wow. Teresa, the same. Yeah. Yeah. That. And back when I was 16, like, 49 sounded old. when when I was 16, I was like, wow, yeah, daddy was like 49. He was old, right? Now that I'm 34 years old, 49 is around the corner. Like, what? 49? That's nothing. That is unfortunate and preventable. It could have been, I don't know what my dad could have done because he wasn't giving up his food. Well, Jamaican men be like, okay. But he could have exercised more. He didn't exercise. He had a horrible diet. He slept on bellyfuls full of food. Like, just had a, his plates weren't even plates, they were platters, like a platter of food, and then went to bed. Um, it's just, what is this life if you don't have your health? You know, it is very selfless, Lily, to put yourself first. It sounds selfish, and people will convince you, oh, you're going to the gym. What about the kids? Woo-da-da-ba, woo-da. I need time for myself to ensure that I'm around for the kids. So watch Ricky and Bobby. I'll be back in an hour and a half. Goodbye. And if you don't have somebody like that in your life that could support you on your health journey, you might want to look at that relationship. I was in it. I was in a relationship where I felt bad going to the gym. I felt guilty going to the gym until I like put my foot down. I was like, I'm going to go to the gym. I need you to watch the kids. I stopped asking for permission. That's what I was doing. I was asking for permission like some child. Because it's like, oh, don't be mad at me. I'm a good mom. I'll prove it. Let me stay home. No. What did that get me? Hair shedding and a 45-inch waist. Unattractive, unlovable, unsexy. Like, just, it got me nothing. And I'm not even in the relationship anymore. So all that sacrifice was for what? You get no rewards for putting yourself dead last. Don't do it. Okay? As long as you're not doing something that's hurting anyone, you're not um, passing up on responsibilities. It's important to take this time to focus on what you need to do. If you're in the alternate day fasting, then you are already on your way to focusing on yourself. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. Okay? This step wasn't easy. I'm pretty certain you've tried a lot before you've gotten here, but you've heard stories, you've seen my stories. If you're in the ADF group, you've seen others' success stories. You can be a success. You can enjoy and then feel confident that you made the right choice. You feel confident that, yes, putting myself first was the right thing to do. Don't sacrifice your life, your health for people that don't care, that be hating on you as soon as you walk out the room, that may not even stay in your life forever. Don't put your life on hold for people on the internet. Don't worry about what they're going to say. Who are these people? Who are they? There's a lot of people that want to start YouTube channels and are just so nervous. What will people say? Who? The faceless avatars in Kentucky? That's what you're worried about? Who are they? Start your YouTube channel with your phone and daylight and start doing what you want to do. I'm here as a supportive outlet. There's a community here in this chat, in the comments. There's the ADF group. You are not alone. You don't have to be alone. If you are not supported on your journey, you don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone in anything. You don't have to rough it. Okay, soft life over here. All right, if we need help, we are going to stop being afraid of asking for help. Okay. Asking for help doesn't make you less of a person. It doesn't show weakness. It's actually quite brave to ask for help. Like, hey, would you be able to? Or can you help me do? Would it be possible to help me? I'd appreciate it. The link to join the group is in the description box. Ben Goodlin. Is excessive sweating normal? My pits are soaked while I'm sitting at my desk working through the day. Anybody have an answer for that? I can't say that. I can't say I've experienced that. Never let others shame you for taking care of yourself. Oh, yeah. When I tell you, when I go through the comments of social media posts, I have never in my life thought society could be so cruel, could be so reckless, could be so miserable. I like when did we get here? I go to like I have little like secret Instagram, little secret Instagram account just to like, look at people's pages and stuff. Cause I really don't want to have social media like that. Like I created a TikTok and I don't even know what I'm doing on there. Um, and on my recommended page, I just like you see people post the most innocent things. Like there's this woman doing a floral arrangement. I wanted to take up a new hobby this year, and I started making floral arrangements, and she's showing her floor. People in the comments were like, "That's ugly. Why did you cut the flowers like that? Why did you go to Trader Joe's as a florist? You shouldn't do that." I was like, this woman is just showcasing happiness and no like it when I tell you it was rampant with misery. They're in real life too, like, but they're not as vocal, but they'll do passive aggressive stuff. Watch out for passive aggressive people, y'all. Passive aggressive people, if you don't know, are people that are fake, like they're fake. They do little things to show their disdain, but won't say it out loud. I hate, and I don't like to use that word hate. I hate passive aggressive people. Either you deal with me or don't deal with me. But pretending to like me so you could shoot your shots subliminally is like, I could just strangle you. Watch out for passive aggressive people, okay? Yeah, TikTok is wild. The TikTok is the wild, wild west, but it's just, it's really wild. Um, so yeah, don't don't fall for it. They're gonna tell you, "Oh, you're selfish. You're selfish. Why when did you become so selfish? You used to do this and now you're like that. How come you're not putting us first anymore? How how come you're worrying about yourself like you're worth something? God forbid." Child. Putting yourself first is selfless and an investment in your life and the future of your children. It is if you're not good, oh my God, think about the well-being of your family, especially men. Especially if anybody should be on a health journey, like if anybody should be taking care of themselves, it should be men because stats always show that they kick the bucket first. Men kick the bucket way before women all the time. So tomorrow will be my sixth fast day. I'm feeling good already, lost 4 pounds. When does the insomnia go away? I've been taking ashwagandha, it helps. You're gonna have to be in it for a while. It will fade away, like it eventually does go away, but if you do fall off and restart, it'll come back. I think it took about 30 days for mine to like finally stop playing with me. Come on, little headband. If my like when my locks mature, I feel like I want to have a bob. Like just like a little medium bob because I like short hair. Avoid the food pushers. Yes, they are saboteurs in your journey. Food pushers. And it's not necessarily like they're doing it out of malice or ill intent. That's how usually they show love, food pushers, especially like older women and stuff. But if they don't like the first thing you have to do is let them should you let them know? You tell me, have you told anybody you're doing this? And if so, what was the reaction? Have you told anybody your alternate day fasting? And if so, why? And if not, why? I'm just curious. That's an interesting question. People like that make you feel bad for doing anything for yourself. They want you to be worried about them and their needs. Yes. Yes, Michelle K. People benefit the most when you're not worried about yourself, but worried about them. And boundaries, they hate boundaries. People like that hate boundaries because they can't infiltrate you the way they used to. And that's another reason why, like, of course, health, but looking good, because looking good improves your self esteem and you're not afraid to walk away anymore. Okay. You're not afraid to want better. Usually, sometimes people feel like if they have lowest self esteem, they'd be like, "Oh, well, this is the best I'm gonna get. Like, look at me. Who really like who would want me? Like, he chose me and I chose him, and we're in this together." And sometimes I don't like when he does that, and I don't like when you look good and open your options. All of a sudden, like you're like, "What the hell was I waiting around for? I could have been had better. I could have I could have been in an environment that matched me a long time ago. I could have asked for a promotion a long time ago. I could have asked for a raise a long time ago. I could have left my job and started my own business a long time ago." Everything starts to rise. Okay? You start leveling up mentally. Putting yourself dead last gets no rewards. You get no rewards. Nobody is coming to with a trophy, be like, thank you. Thank you for putting everyone before you. You're awesome. You who asked you? Who asked you to do this? That's a good question. Who asked you to do this? That's how I manage my anger. Like I'm not really an angry person. I'm pretty chill. But when I was in my previous job and I used to get angry, I was like, who's paying me to be this mad? Not a soul. And I just, you know what? You can have it. Bye. Just walk away. Who's paying me to be this mad? Who's paying me to be this selfless? What am I getting back from? Not a thing. Not a thing. Oh, hi, Heal Crystal Therapy. I'm happy you stayed up late for this. Yeah, 7 o'clock just seems to be the ideal time for me, Eastern Standard Time. I'm in New York. Where are you guys from? I'm curious. ASL. Do you remember ASL? Age, sex, location. Oh, I used to be in the chat rooms heavy. Um, People hate for no reason, miserable folks. They hate for a reason. Their reason is that I have never in my life heard of somebody hating on somebody doing worse than them. It's always the hate towards somebody doing better than them. They said, if you don't have haters, you're not doing something right. So I YouTube is the most I could do, honestly. Like give myself to. Even shorts, like I have a I have a short going viral right now. It's about Megan the Stallion. Megan the Stallion glowed down, and I posted that back in September, and it's going viral now. Why? Because her sad excuse for an ex decided to say, "Oh, she got lipo," and now everybody's under this months old video talking about why why do you like she got lipo, all the gym exercises she got lipo. I'm like, for one, for one, is that supposed to make me not like her? For two, she's still getting it in at the gym. For three, she looks way better than you ever will. For four, consider the source. You're taking it from Partisan Fontaine, a dusty rapper with no like nobody knows him. This is your king? Th- that's your source? That's your Wikipedia? He literally made an entire rap song about Meg the Stallion. Said nothing nice in it, and then oh, she got lipo, and everybody's like, oh, Par- Party said she got lipo. It must be true. So all in the comments under that short. Oh, she got a wig on. She got lipo, and then she started posting gym pics. Da, 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 da. She got lipo. She got Imagine you're doing all this work on yourself, and one idiot moron loser says, discounts one thing, just throws it out there, and now the whole world discounts all the effort you made. Like, I would be frustrated AF. But the good thing about Meg is she's beautiful, she's tall, she's famous, she's rich. The world is her oyster. She's talented. She got booty for days. I could go on and on. The woman has hair for days, whether it's an extension, wig, clip on. We all know and seen what her hair looks like underneath any wig she's wearing. She's gorgeous. Did I say she's pretty? She's gorgeous. Um, and if she had lipo, good on her. Most of those comments wish they could afford something to fix their lives. I can't understand why people are so miserable. It is the weirdest. It is so weird to me because it's like, why? It is so like you don't I I guess because I can't, like, I can't fathom doing that, but it's like when I see a woman, okay, it's this is a reason why I got rid of Instagram, right? It was making my self-esteem low, and I wasn't in the best place. I got rid of Instagram maybe like 4 years now. It was ruining my self-esteem. But before I did, I made sure I only follow people that I could relate to, see myself in, or be inspired by. Okay. If I was looking at somebody's page, say at that time I was like, oh, the BBL and the hourglass trend was going on. Everybody was getting BBLs, their hips were out here and their waist was in there. And if I follow that person, knowing good and darn well I could never look like that person, and I'm looking at it and I feel down about myself, I unfollow the person. I unfollow them. I'm not going to follow somebody that makes me feel bad about myself. I'm not going to go under their comment, "Oh, you think you cute because and that gym ain't real because you got lipo and a BBL and your man." Who does this? That woman put herself first, okay? And she's getting paid for being pretty. You know how much that post you know how much she charges for the post you're typing randomly under? She makes like 10,000 off of that. You know how much these influencers make? That's a lot of money to just be pretty, okay? It's really strange. She put herself first. She put herself first. She put her money where her mouth is. She invested in herself, okay? Surgery is an investment. If these women, when I see like regular schmegular women in like real life get surgery, like to look like and just go to work, like it's not like you're a bottle girl or a stripper where this surgery would, you know, lend to you making more money. You're just like you're a secretary for like a dealership. Why are you getting all these BBLs? But for women like those BBL baddies on Instagram, those surgeries are an investment in themselves. They know that with this body type, they could get more sponsorships, more views, more subscribers, more followers, more money. It's an investment. Okay. They are paid, they're literally paid to look good. You can do it too. You could do it too. They say that, oh, it's not that you're ugly, it's you're broke. No, it's not. You're not ugly, you're lazy. Get up, do something to change your appearance instead of being under people's comments talking about he had lipo. That's weird. That is weird. What am I supposed to do with this information now that you've written it under this post, you know? Like what? Oh God, I hate Meg the Stallion now. She got lipo. She done ruined my life. Strange. Um Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, on my rant, I missed so much. Corporate is full of passive aggressive people. They'll try to blast you in an email and then ask you what you're eating for lunch. Yes, corporate is full of passive aggressive people. You're right. We used to call those types nice nasty. Like keep your negativity to yourself. I didn't ask to be put down. Nobody asked to be put. Who wants to be put down? But on the internet, since they're faceless, they show it's really wild out there. But it says a lot about society. There's a lot of unhappy people out there. There's a lot of unhappy people in this world, and they're so grateful to have an outlet now to spew their unhappiness. That's a lot of energy though, putting being put towards being negative instead of finding solutions for why you're doing this. Because this person that you're commenting to is they seem to have their stuff together. Okay? They seem to have it together, but yet here you are knocking them down. What does that say about you? Never given up. Tia says, what's a food pusher? Someone who shows their food online? Because I do it all the time because I like to share my healthier version. A food pusher is someone who always wants you to eat. Hey, I have a plate of food. You need to eat it. Why don't you want to eat it? Here, eat it. That's a food pusher. They're usually mothers, grandmothers, any older aunties, babushkas, nanas. They're usually. I'm keeping this ADF to myself for the most part. I want to prove it to myself first, but my partner knows. Okay. Wow. So you don't eat a whole day, girl. You finna starve. That's what they told you, Miss Ashley. I don't unless they're doing ADF too. Last time I told a food pusher, she would still ask if I wanted to eat or share food. I got that, queen. I'm 44 with a 27-year-old daughter and a 1-year-old. And I haven't been under 200 pounds since I was a teenager. I want to see that 100 on the scale again. You can. You can. You can. And you will. You will. If you want to be successful, don't stop. On the seventh day, damn, that sounds like some religious stuff. On the seventh day, I want you to step on the scale and feel motivated to do week 2. Anytime I start to show any improvement, people do this to me. I have decided to keep things to myself. I have had to start over. I'm gonna go back to that because I do have something to say in regards to that. I work in healthcare, and some of the nurses above me say it's not good to not eat. You're supposed to eat. You'll get weak. Or I could never do is food is too good. I understand. Um, you don't have to eat. You should eat, but you don't have to eat. Every time I drop weight, people always say, "Oh my, how small are you going to get?" Oh, I hate that. But when I gain, no one says how much weight you're going to keep gaining. Okay, so for that part, nobody wants to say that, like it's insensitive, but it's the, "Oh, how small are you going to get?" part. I'm not even that small. I'm just smaller than you know me to be. Shut your that one burns, like grinds my gears. How small are you gonna get? It also annoys me, like when people lose weight, like celebrities lose weight, and they're like, "Oh my god, how skinny are they gonna get?" Why are you bothered? Why is it bother you? Obviously, this person does not have an eating disorder. If you start to see ribs and femurs poking out, then yeah, fine. You can ask, "Hey, are you okay? How much skinny are you gonna?" Skinnier than you. Than you. Fresher than you. Fresher than you. Oh, okay. Stay there and watch me get skinny. Watch me watch me get skinny. I was going to say something wild, but I'll keep it to myself. Okay, so in regards to what the Tenchi said about keeping things to herself. So I think I read a quote and it was like, you wouldn't have to move in silence if you were surrounded by people that wanted more for you. That was like, wow. Because I always heard move in silence, move in silence, move in silence. But I never thought about why. um, as far as like, how come I have to move in silence? Like, yeah, bad energies, but I'm really not supported by the right people. I'm not surrounded by the right people because I have a girl group. I have a girl group, right? And if you watched my vlogs, like my Miami vlogs and such, you'll see my girl group. So altogether, it's 5 of us. We never, we never have a problem congratulating each other. There is what not one bad mind person in this group. You know why? For one, we're all equal, okay? We're all equally like up. We're all equally up. None of us is like impoverished and having baby daddy issues and worrying about, we're not struggling. We're all on the same level. We all are on a high level, like all of them have degrees, some have masters. They're all professionals. They're people I admire. Actually, I just caught up to them. I just caught up to them. Like they've been doing the damn thing. Business owner, nurse practitioner, RN, project manager. That's my friend group. Those are my girls. Okay? There's not one thing that we share that we down each other for, that we are not clapping for. You can't, there's, you don't feel it. You ever been around someone and you're scared to tell them good news? That's not good. If you are scared to tell someone good news, you need to run. That's a big red flag. Ooh, look at all these people from Arkansas, Houston, Detroit, California, Michigan, Wisconsin, North Carolina, Maryland, California, Virginia, Toronto, Jersey, Tobago. I always hear about Trinidad and never Tobago. That's really cool to hear from somebody from Tobago. Jacksonville, Florida, Arkansas, Indiana, Georgia, Wyoming, Austin, Connecticut. Hi, Connecticut. Okay. People will say it's your fault for putting people before yourself. Huh. You have to think about why. Why would you feel that you don't deserve to be put first? I have another video coming. Got a video for you. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Mari. It's a pleasure to be on this challenge. You sound so normal. No pressure. I first started doing ADF when I found your channel. Oh, I sound so normal. What does that mean? I sound so normal. Hmm. Yeah, I thanks. I saw that short. She's a natural beauty. Yeah, that short just blew up out of nowhere, all because this fool said she had lipo. Um, Even if she did get lipo, I'm sure she's still in the gym. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She's still in the gym more than the people in the comments. Disease does not define who you are. Beauty is on the inside. It's how a person treats you. This is true. Um, it's very true. Absolutely not. They're mad they can't. Absolutely. Doesn't negate the fact that she's lost weight. She has lost weight. Some people have stubborn fat and lipo helps. That's like you have depression and people are like, you don't turn to prescriptions. You need God. Go to church. He'll deal. Like, if it didn't work before, why would it work now? I wanted to, oh, I have so many video ideas. I just don't know what order to put them in. But that's a big one. I think after the challenge, I might release that one. By the time they recognize her worth, she will be worth more. Amen. Insecurities get the best of some people. It's really a shame. And it's like, why hate when you could be inspired, you know? It's really. When did the ADF challenge start? Am I too late? Yes, you are too late. No, I'm just joking. You could it started the 1st of January. There's a free downloadable PDF Quiet Storm in the description box. Feel free to join. It's only 7 days and we're on day 4. Hi, good vibes. I'm glad you made it. I decided solution has been my word of the year since the end of December. Oh, I love that, S. Crockett. Yeah, if you haven't already, you need to give your year a word. And this word is going to be the energy you carry throughout 2024. So S. Crockett, I've asked other people to do it before in a previous live, but um, solution. So anytime that you feel like you're veering or going in the wrong direction, anytime throughout 2024, you just go back to your word. Solution, solution, solution. Mine is princess. Anytime that I feel like I'm doing too much, being in masculine energy, being treated way below what I deserve. Huh, would a princess do this? No. Princess. hmm Not queen, because queens are big, fat, and they rule. I don't want to rule. I don't want to rule a thing. Princesses are cute, dainty, young, fresh, pink. I love it. So yes, there's a difference between queen and princess. I'm giving youthful. I'm not giving monarch. I'm giving duchess. Princess. So anytime I feel like I'm veering, princess. When I get dressed, princess. Face, princess. Treatment, princess. And it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun. Walking, princess. My son has been like on a like mad dash to open my doors for me. I love that because I want to raise gentlemen. And so one day when they have their women, they'll be treated like princesses. Okay. Be prepared for people to hate even more in February, March because you stuck with your weight loss resolution and it shows and they didn't. I can't wait. I can't wait. I want that for all of you. I can't wait till people start asking you, "Hey, what are you doing? What you been doing?" I can't wait. I think it takes about 6 weeks before other people just like really start noticing. It might even happen sooner, like 4 weeks if you're doing true ADF. Um, but by 6 weeks, people will be like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And then you'll be like, "Oh, I've been just alternate day fasting." Have you ever heard of it? See, what the thing about saying it now as you're like freshly into it and have no changes to show, I'd be like, "Girl, you doing too much. I love to eat. Me, it could never be me. Oh, you don't need to be doing all of that." And then when they start seeing you, walking in those skinny jeans and the clavicle is showing and the cheekbones are they're gonna be like, "Wait, what did you say you were doing again? What was it? You gotta give me a book. You got tell me the tips." I want that. I can't wait for you to be like, "Oh yeah." So as I was saying, it was alternate day fasting. If you want to, there's this lady online. Her name is Colleen Marie Cares, and she do 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 do. So they'll either be writing it down or they'll be like, "Oh, okay, girl, good for you, good for you." I want them to give you the second one. Just hate. I told you, if you don't have haters, you're not doing it right. Yesterday you said Metamucil helps with cholesterol. I'm wondering, would that break my fast, or do I take it on your fast day, child? As long as it's under 50 calories, you're good. But they said it's intermittent fasting friendly because it's an insoluble fiber. It's not broken down, which means the calories are not absorbed from it. Um, so it just passes through the colon and the digestive system and sucks up all that extra plaque and clears it out. Okay. Make sure you drink a good amount of water. Like that. Hi, Victoria. If you enjoy these lives, give it a nice thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the like button so YouTube knows that this is good content. So I could go viral. I would love to go viral. Wow. Hmm. I'm so grateful that I have found your channel. Out of all things I've tried, this has been the easiest for me. I've lost over 20 pounds since I've started. Good vibes. Congratulations. As I said, it's not what did I say? Damn, what did I say? It's not simple, but it's easy. It's not easy. It's not simple, but it's easy. No, it's not easy, but it's simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. And as long as you like honestly just getting through those first few fast days and then you're breezing. You're breezing. It's been the easiest thing for me too. Who would have thought? Who would have thought for me to just, hey, I'm not going to eat today? I thought that was either like anorexia, no lie. I was like, I wish I could. I used to be in my teenage years and be like, I wish I could be anorexic. Like, how are they able to just not eat all day? Like, I wish. That's crazy. That's crazy. I was like desperate to be thin. Um, but yeah, fasting is the healthier alternative to starvation because the mindset is different. The only difference between starvation and fasting is the mindset. If you starvation is tied to a negative connotation. I am depriving myself. Like my body doesn't deserve this. I don't deserve to eat. I've been bad, so I'm going to refrain from eating. Whereas fasting, it's like I deserve this reset. My body needs time to heal. I can eat tomorrow. I can't wait to nourish myself the next day. It's two different mindsets. It's literally the only difference between fasting and starvation is the mindset. It's so how successful you are really determines that. Like, if you could go in knowing that what I'm doing is a good thing for my body, just let it eat up those fat stores that you want gone. My mother says that to me. She says, "You're too skinny. It's scary." I'm 5'11" and was 190. She's bugging. Wow. I'm 5'10" and I don't know what I am now, but when I started, I was 194. That's hilarious. She You know what? Like, you know who's a good example of that? It's like Khloe Kardashian. If you've seen her recently, she's very thin. She's very thin. She's very thin, but good for her. Mhm. Like, that's what she wants. People are just not used to seeing Khloe Kardashian really thin. And some people it looks good, some people it doesn't. But listen, if you're in a healthy weight range, if you're not underweight, get to your lowest weight. Why not? Just to see what it looks like. And then you could be like, okay, maybe like 10 more pounds on me looks better. But how will you know if you don't go? And then, once you're like nice and skinny, then you could build it back up with some nice strength training, some heavy weightlifting. Get those thighs right, get that booty tight, get those abs, get the shoulders, get nice and skinny, and then build back the weight with muscle. Ooh, I'd be so mad when girls are on their weight gain journey. Like, you skinny bee, you have all this skinniness so you could just pack on all these muscles and these giant glutes. I'm jealous. You love these lives? Hey, Ashley. What time is it anyway? 7:57. We done burnt an hour already. Oslo, Norway. Hi, Janka. Love finding your live as I couldn't sleep. I'm so sorry about the fasting insomnia it's really it's um yeah, melatonin was what I used. Valerian sleepy time tea, a hot shower. I don't know what to tell y'all. If you take coffee, maybe cut coffee out for a little bit and see if that helps. Maybe you don't need coffee right now as you're dealing with fasting insomnia. All right, just try it for one day. You could put in matcha instead if you really need some kind of caffeine fix. But if not, like maybe give coffee a rest for a day and see if that helps. Ashley Rogers, what advice do you have for a work from home mom of two and my youngest is 10 months old? I'm sure my cortisol levels are high constantly. By the way, I'm looking forward to fast day. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Work from mom home with two. Advice as far as what your cortisol levels being high. Um, I would highly suggest, as much as possible, get outside. If you're able to get outside, get some fresh air. It really does help. You wouldn't believe how much, like, especially this time of the year is like winter for us. Some nice fresh crisp air. It just like And it just like it makes you feel one with nature again. Like you realize, like, oh, I'm not a prisoner to my home. And the kids will like it too if you're able to do so. Um, get a fitness tracker. Make sure you're getting your steps in. So you have something to like have a goal for the day. That helps me. And just like if I'm watching TV, like I love watching Law and Order, SVU, no other one. And I'll just march in front of the TV while watching it, getting my steps in. Um, I'm trying to find one more. So get outside, get your steps in. One more for a high cortisol mommy. As you can, find some me time. I love my favorite time of the day is shower time. I love long ass showers. It makes me if you're into showers, even if you're not into showers, start liking them because they're you time. Anytime a mommy has in the bathroom is her time. Yay or nay. But like in being in the bathroom is time you truly get for yourself. So turn it into like something special. Get your favorite body washes, a body scrub, get your skincare routine together. If you have like shower steamers, drop it in. Make it an experience. You'll be surprised how soothing and calming it is to the nervous system. So that's a good way to lower your cortisol levels, especially before bedtime. Get a routine. Um, why do we even discuss other people's looks all the time? It's an effing private matter. Um, well, for me personally, I admire beautiful women. Like I I've never been a hater. I either just admire or I'm inspired. I could appreciate beauty. So when I bring up someone's looks, it's usually out of admiration and out of observation. Like Oprah, she just lost a whole bunch of weight. She said she did it on Ozempic. I did a little short about her. I'm happy for her. You know how long Oprah has been trying to lose weight? And she's what, in her 60s now? Congratulations, Oprah. Like, you look fantastic. You finally have something that worked for you. That's why I'm like, you don't have to hate on taking the easy way out. Who said you had to struggle? Like, who said the struggle makes it valid? You don't have to struggle. If you could find a cheat, like smart people cheat. I've never seen somebody at the top not do it through manipulative means. Okay. And what that means is smart people don't build brick by brick. Okay. They buy walls. They do what they can to get there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nobody who wants to struggle. If I could take a shot every week and lose weight, you tell me you wouldn't do that. Tell me you wouldn't do if I could pop a pill in my mouth and be skinny. You wouldn't do it? You wouldn't do it? Why does a struggle make make it more valid? That's weird. That's weird. Why do I have to break my neck break my neck trying to get rid of these last few inches around my waist when I have money to get it lipos? Like smart people, they get things done quick, fast, in a hurry. Okay? They don't have time. Successful people don't have time. They get things over with. They're not into struggle. Okay? So if there's a pill, a syringe, a procedure, a surgery, you could afford it and you're not going to die, I'm all for it. People be so mad when people are on Ozempic. They use the excuse of, oh, the people with diabetes don't have access. Y'all don't care. I promise you, you don't care. You don't care. You don't care. You're mad because this person took a shortcut to the goal that you wanted. You're mad. They're mad because they took a shortcut. But the people with the diabetes don't have access. You know why the people with the diabetes need Ozempic? Because they were obese and they couldn't produce insulin anymore, and now they need Ozempic. So if these people could beat it just cut it off at the start, why do I need to get diabetes? I could just stop it at obesity. Work smarter, not harder. There's no award for struggle either. There is no award for struggle. There is no award for putting yourself last. You get no prizes. Don't settle for struggle love, struggle life. It's not cute. It's very masculine. You get no prizes. You get no certificate. There's nothing sent to your house from SNHU. Okay? You get no degrees for struggle life. Do what you have to do it quickly and move on so you can focus on something else. Who wants to be losing weight all their life? That sucks. I've been losing weight all my life and I finally made it to where I want to go. Sure, I have a little ways to go, but am I fiending about weight loss right now? Hell no, because I find my cheat code. ADF is my cheat code. What if I was to say to you, ADF is cheating? Y'all found the cheat code. You're supposed to eat every day and you're supposed to manage every meal and you're supposed to count calories and you're supposed to track macros because that's how it's valid. That's a no. Hell no. I'm going to eat every other day and guess what? I'm going to lose weight faster than you. I'm cheating. ADF is my cheat code. And a lot of people could vouch for that. ADF is their cheat code. Someone said they didn't know how easy it would be. Are you gonna give them a thumbs down comment because oh easy? It's not supposed to be easy. You're supposed to struggle like the rest of what? It's giving hater. It's giving hater. There's no reward for struggle. So if you want to get Ozempic from Colleen Marie Cares, I support you. If you want VSG, if you want a gastric sleeve, I support you. If you want liposuction, a 360 tummy tuck, and fat transfer to your hips, Colleen supports you. I support you because you have to live in your body, not the world. You get it over with and start living happily ever after. That's the end of my TED Talk. Hi, CB. I'm an inspiration. Bless you. Not sure if this was stated before today, but after the 7-day fast, will there be another and you know this is a challenge. Like, why is my headband bothering me? Like, why? Why are you misbehaving? Boop boop be doop. Okay. Um. Oh, your word of the year is determination, Zay. I like that. Never forget. My word will definitely be growth. Love that, Bianca. Will there be a 7-day? Y'all want me to come on every night? Like I don't have a life. You could continue. I was planning on just doing 3 nights a week after like doing lives and it'll not just be on weight loss. It's going to be on self-esteem, weight loss, um just topics related to women based on my experience and your input. I really like lives because I work off of you. Like you are a part of it. You are a part of a evergreen video on YouTube. Like that's hella cool. Like I shout you out, I say your name, and you are infused into my content. Like that's I love live. Like why haven't I been doing this more? I'm over here vlogging like an idiot, trying to get aesthetic. Princess, you're so beautiful and funny. Oh, thank you, Marissa. I appreciate you. What do you have to say to those that are afraid to brush their teeth because they're afraid that it breaks the fast? You know, Dr. Jason Fung said, please brush your teeth. This is coming from a medical doctor. He said, please brush your teeth. You're not ingesting the toothpaste. It's the ingesting that causes it. Like, for one, you're not even worried about autophagy right now. Okay. Unless you're doing this for health reasons, you're not like autophagy, you'll be fine. Are you swallowing a copious amount of fluoride anti-cavity Colgate? Or are you just brushing your teeth and spitting it out? Please, please brush your teeth. Like that's really weird to ask. Not you asking, like really people are not brushing their teeth. They're taking it too far, and that's how you know that they're newbies, honestly. They're newbies. Anybody who's afraid to brush their teeth is like, "Oh my god, I'm so scared." I'm watching from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Beautiful. I can imagine how stunning it is over there. My first time cat. I'm so sorry for sniffling. I can imagine it's annoying. I'm just getting over something. I have work tomorrow. I had to take off today. I think it's RSV. My first time catching a YouTube live with you. The camera loves your face so pretty. Bless you. Thank you so much. This headband don't love me. And my edges don't love me because they're all curly again. I'm late. YouTube didn't give me my notification. Yeah, somebody said that before. They said YouTube isn't giving notifications. Just be sure that your YouTube, if you have an iPhone, that your notifications is on your iPhone as well. And then ensure that in the YouTube settings that your notifications is on. Because you don't want to miss this live. Surprising, I was okay. Fast day 2, but at night I felt kind of weak. It's at night. You're using up those stores. I'll be so happy for these chats. I hope you decide to do them at the beginning of every month to keep us on track. Mhm. Thank you for so much that you do. You're a bright light. I'm glad to be a part of this challenge. My word of the year is consistency. I love that. Hi, thank you, AJ. That's a good word. I started on the first, but um I didn't watch the whole video that day. We're ending on the 7th, Falma, the 7th. Um you actually watch them again on your fast days? Yeah, the replays are awesome. These replays are like podcasts. Okay? These lives, they're not meant for you to just sit down and watch. Do stuff while you listen to them. Do your skincare routine, cook dinner, spread your bed, like, just have it on in the background. It's not meant to, like, sit and look at. That's why it's so long. When you are the family cook, no one bats an eyelid when I don't eat dinner. They just appreciate that I still make dinner every day for them. That's good. You get away with murder like that. Hi, Dana. Hi, Alice. I'm glad you're enjoying the journey. Is Ozempic benefit same as ADF fasting? I would say yes. Anything that regulates your blood sugar, they all do the same. Ozempic, fasting, keto, they're all the same. You know what they all do? They regulate your blood sugar. Regulating your blood sugar is the key to fat loss. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I find myself prolonging the time I get to shower just to get some time to myself with my 3 toddlers. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bathroom time is like primo supremo when you are a mom. They work smarter, not harder. Absolutely. Enjoying the live day 4 and sticking to it. Yeah, day 4. So tomorrow's a fast day. Are we ready for fast day? Um, am I ready for fast day? What is the plan for fast day for tomorrow for you guys? Like tomorrow, I'm definitely having my coffee. I have to go into the office, which makes it a little easier for me because um I just sit at my like I'm not home. When you're home and by your fridge and blah blah blah, just like too much access. But at this point, it's like I'm not craving anything. I made sure I had a good amount of food today to make sure I don't feel dizzy on fast day. There's a point in time where you start using up those carb stores and you're like, "Oh god." That switch over to ketosis is wild. Um, it's Friday. So if you have any social activities, sorry. It's a challenge. And on a challenge, we do make sacrifices. So don't, like, you're almost there. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. Wait, what the hell is this? What is this thing over? What are they doing upstairs? Like, wrestling alligators? Yeah, wow. That's crazy. 7th is Sunday. That flew by. Well, it's not done, but it's already day 4 and you have 3 more days left and 2 more fast days. 2 more fast days. 2 more fast days. Um, how are you feeling? Like, do you feel like you can get through this? Do you feel nervous? Are you scared about the scale? I just want to remind you that you're doing something really beneficial for yourself. Your future self is going to thank you, and they're going to actually ask you, "Why did I wait so long to do this?" Your future self is going to be like, "Wow, I could have did this a long time ago and been here all this time." That's why it's so hard for me to give up ADF, like, even though, like, the jaundice and stuff, it's like, how could I give up my cheat code? Who wants to eat every day and worry about what they're eating every day and carb count and calorie watch and macro track and eat multiple times a day and wonder what I'm going to have and go to the grocery store? Like, it's so simple to just not eat. You could pass, like, when you're on your way home, you could just drive past all the fast food places knowing, like, oh, not today, not today. You could even have it tomorrow. But usually tomorrow comes and you're like, "I don't even want that. Yuck." Because you feel so light and rejuvenated. You don't want fried food and, heavy cheese and burgers on your stomach. Just doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same after you've emptied out your stomach and reset your gut. It doesn't hit the same. You start to crave health. Anybody start craving health? Like, my I went to my mom's earlier today and she had a pear and I got, like, when I tell you that pear hit everything. I was like, it was chef's a pear. A pear was chef's kiss to me. It was juicy and it was firm, not mushy, and it was sweet. And I was like, oh my God, this is the best pear in the world. You start to crave health. You want a smoothie, you know, you want green juices in you. Greens, I highly suggest if you could find a green supplement, do so. My current green supplement is Athletic Greens. I've been using that for months now. I have a link, I think, down below. Maybe, I don't know. But that is my current one. What was I using before? I've been using AG1 for a minute now. Wow. Um, just got here. What are we talking about? I can't catch you up, Sam. I am. The topic of the title, your meal prepping for Saturday. I love that. Your word of the year is manifest. Great, Dana. Tried Ozempic, had horrible side effects. It's not for everybody. Just like fasting isn't ever, well, fasting is for everybody. ADF might not be for everybody, but it has less side effects than, you know, maybe Ozempic or some kind of a pill or anything. I poured myself juice tonight by habit. One sip and I poured it back. Too sweet. Taste buds also reset. Things that are too salty is like whoa, and too sweet is like yikes. My kids decorated gingerbread cookies last night. I had absolutely like I had nothing in me to even want to try. Just not even interested. Didn't want to like lick anything off my nothing. They had gumdrops and all. I was like, "Oh, good for you guys." um Ozempic slows gastric emptying, therefore decreasing hunger. It's interesting. Yeah. Tomorrow's my rest day, so I'm going to sleep most of the day. That's a good idea. Sleep is the best time travel you could ever experience. It'll get you from point A to Z quick, fast, in a hurry. All you got to do is shut your eyes. Put yourself out of your misery and go to sleep. There's nothing to be awake for. You can't eat. What am I awake for? No, I'm just joking. I've lost 70 pounds this year on ADF. Thanks, Colleen, for all you do. That is amazing, Angie. Congratulations. 70 pounds is a big deal. That is a big, big deal. Awesome. Um, that's all. Wow. That's awesome. I'm definitely getting through this. I'm excited. I just want to keep going. You will keep going. I'm finally thinking about the picture, big picture, thanks to you. I'm happy for you, Bianca. Yes, because I love food way too much for all that. I rather just give my body a rest every other day. I remember I craved a cold AF apple in my fridge one of my fast days. I love that. I think, ugh, just craving health is. I remember one time I was like, I can't wait to have a salad. I was like, I can't wait to bust open that salad. I was like, who craves salad? That's what happens when you reset. I'm not worried about the scale number. I've noticed I make healthier choices on feast days as well. Good. Don't worry about the scale number. You're just the best. Thank you. Bless you, Angelina. You are the best. I'm trying to be like you. Michelle is late again. I have inconsistently done ADF last year and lost 35 pounds and kept it off. That's good for inconsistent. Yeah. Good job. Great, Lestrin. I had to force myself to eat today. I'm looking forward to fasting tomorrow. Um, yeah, me too. I just like I was running around. I've been looking for a new concealer for like a month now. Maybe almost 2 months because the one I usually go to, Glossier, they decided they want to be inclusive and expand their shade range and then messed up the shade that I usually get. So I've been on a mad hunt for a new concealer. I got two from Glossier, right? Neither of them worked. I got one from Too Faced, Born This Way, two yellow, two golden, and I got one from NARS. It's like a corrector, two orange. So today is like It Cosmetics, and I really like it. I really like it. The It Cosmetics. I like cream. Like I don't like liquid concealers. I like cream. And it's very hydrating and it's a great color and it covers my darkness. So if you're looking for a good concealer, the It Cosmetics. And because I always crease, I was looking for one that was like anti-aging or at least for mature skin because I always crease. So if it's like geared towards older skin, they have, fine lines and stuff. In the formula, they'll be more conscious of that. The It Cosmetics is, yeah, that's the winner. And I am shade 40.5 deep cool. Yeah. Yeah. Um so yeah, that's it. I don't really have much to say anymore. I can feel my little love handles going away in just 4 days of this challenge. You felt a little dizzy today. I understand that. I understand that. It's either you need some electrolytes or your body is in transition to running off fat because the switch is not just like, okay, let's just run on fat today. Mm-mm. It is it's not a smooth transition. And I had a mild headache today. Like this mild headache that probably I think went away when I ate. I just realized I don't have the headache anymore. I had a mild, dull headache all day. It wasn't like you shake your head and you feel it, but it was like one of those headaches where it's like, what is this? Like, why do I feel like this? Yeah, I didn't like that. How do we get in our maintenance calories, especially when we are not hungry after our fast days? Have protein shakes. Have protein shakes. Have protein shakes. Protein bars, nuts, add avocado to your meals, drizzle oil, healthy oil. Um, yeah, definitely that because under eating will back like you I know you should definitely respect your satiety, but knowing that you're not going to eat tomorrow and maybe only managing like 1,500 calories for the day, I've never heard of it working. It never works. It never works. You'll feel satisfied today and then the fast day comes and by like 2 p.m. you want to pass out. It never fails. So of course, respect your hunger cues on feast day. But if you are not hungry, you have to make sure that the food that you're getting in is nutritionally dense. So you shouldn't have, if you feel like I can't make it to 2,000 calories today, you need to make sure that you don't have any filler on your plate. There's no rice, there's no fluff, I'm not eating graham crackers or something. Like you need to be making sure all your macros are hit. You protein, fat, and then some kind of complex carbohydrate. You need to get your greens in. It's a refuel day. It's not like, oh yay, I get to eat. It's a refuel. You need to refuel. Imagine you are driving on a highway all day, all day, and then you see that your E light is on and you choose not to refill it all the way up, you're just half a tank, and then you go for another day and you're driving all day, what do you think your tank is going to look like by the end of the day? It's going to be like below E. It's going to be like on the other side of E. I like the car references for some reason. um, so if you feel like you can't eat a lot, make sure what you're eating matters. Okay? Eat well. How do I prevent diarrhea after a 36-hour fast? Get some probiotics. Are we supposed to take supplements on fast days? You sure can, as long as they're not gummies. Any more questions? I broke my fast with a green smoothie and then ate black eyed peas, collard greens, and sweet potato, all homemade. That sounds very good, very homemade, very loving to the stomach. Hits, everything it needs to. Okay, nice fiber. Sweet potato is good fiber. Um, yeah, very satisfied. Do we weigh in Sunday or Monday? I was thinking about that. I was really thinking about that. AJ, I take my supplements on feast day before bed. Yeah, that's fine. I heard supplements actually work better before bed because like the body goes into repair mode and the circulation. That's what I heard. Not sure how true that is, but I had read like an article on the best time to take supplements. Um you know what? I think we should all, if you're on this together, we should all weigh ourselves Monday morning. What do you think about that? That's our last fast day. We should get the best results. We're nice and empty to see, we're going to be at our lightest. And it makes sense Monday to Monday, like we weighed ourselves Monday, we weigh ourselves again Monday. What do you think about that? Let me know. I think that's a good idea. Is anybody opposed to Monday? I think it makes sense. Monday to Monday. I like weighing myself after a fast day as well, which would be Sunday. Like I don't like weighing myself after a feast day. S- Fake news. Hi, Beza. For some reason, when I break my fast with fruit, I get very jittery in the morning. It's just an insulin spike. You might want to find something like protein to break your fast with. Or if you do have fruit, balance it out with some kind of protein. It's just a shock to the system, all this sugar that you just finished emptying out of your tank. There goes the car reference again. It's like putting sugar in your tank. Your car doesn't like sugar in your tank. Yeah, I think okay. So it's settled Monday. I will let the ADF group know if you're not. I don't know if I mentioned this, but there's an ADF group, a Facebook ADF group. If you're interested, you can join. I have a link down below. Um, yeah, we're gonna do a Monday weigh-in. I'm gonna tell everybody in the group just in case they missed a live. A lot of people missed a live. Today I had lamb, eggs, chicken thighs, whoa, broccoli, salad, pecans, sardines, cheese. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is a impeccable menu, Stuff I Cook. That's why your name is Stuff I Cook. I started ADF on the 21st of November. I've lost so much weight. I feel great. Just a little motivation to anyone starting out on their fasting journey. All the best. I love that. Thank you for putting that down, Henry, because um unless you're part of the Facebook ADF group, I don't have evidence. I only have me, and there's so many people, like we're 16,000 strong in there. There's so many people in there getting results, showing their before and afters. People have been on it for years and have lost copious amounts of weight and are showing their before and afters. It's just wildly inspiring. And because it's a private group, I don't take anybody's pictures and put it out on YouTube. I only have myself as the mascot, but your stories and, at least your little anecdotes help bring validity to my claims. ADF works. Um, I'm just really thankful that I ran across Rachel Sharp. I give her the credit. Like, there was nobody else doing ADF for women, or at least that I could look to. And I should check in on her, see what she doing like what's Rachel Sharp doing? She was featured in all kind of magazines and stuff. I thought that was really cool, but it sounded like something I could do because I was already familiar with fasting and I think I needed something extra to propel me. The reason why 36 hours is effective is because it's long enough to pass all those little markers and go into fat burning mode. I think that like there's 16-hour fast and 20-hour fast and 24-hour fast. Um, each of those brings its own little set of rewards. Thank you, Beza. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me give you a heart. Um, but the 36-hour fast is special in that it specifically targets fat loss. So, if you felt like you weren't getting enough from intermittent fasting with shorter regimens, this is the one. This is the one, not the two. The 36-hour fast is designed to melt fat because it really gets there. It gets you past that point of running off of the glycogen. And then you are able to do ketosis without changing what you eat. It's really it's impressive. It's it's a cheat code. You don't have to suffer with eating a whole bunch of meat and butter and doing keto to get into ketosis. You could get into ketosis with a 36-hour fast and then you could enjoy life. You can enjoy life. It's very flexible. It's forgiving. Um all you have to do is start getting into the groove so you can get fat adapted. Once you're fat adapted, it's easy for you to go in and go out, which means like I want you to stay on the protocol, which is true ADF every other day until you get to your weight loss goals. But you have a little bit more leeway once you're fat adapted. And it's easier to get fat adapted with that 36-hour fast because it burns up so much of those sugar stores, right? Um, I'm trying to get lean in the face. I always could tell when I'm losing weight in my face and my cheeks aren't as I could see my cheeks like decreasing every time I do a live. I love that for me. I love that for me. I started the challenge late, so I didn't weigh myself at the start. Boo. Nice. Smooth Move Tea will help with constipation. Can I have the link so I can join on Facebook? It is in the description box for your convenience, Angelina. I've started ADF during your 14-day September PDF and 23 pounds down. Thank you for starting this one. My absolute pleasure. And congratulations on 23 pounds down, lively over 40. It's healthy and safe. It's effective. How long till you get fat adapted? It might take like 7 days. Whenever you feel like you don't get dizzy on fast days is like usually when you're fat adapted. Um, because you're like you've used up a good amount of your glycogens. So you just like it doesn't take as long for you to start using fat for fuel because there's not that much glucose anymore. A 36-hour fast uses a lot of your energy stores because you're just running on them. You're using them up, but you're not replenishing them. So after a while, you start to get into a severe deficit, and then it'll switch over to running for fat for fuel. And that's when you're fat adapted. So if you want to like get fat adapted quickly, have a low carbohydrate diet as well. So you don't replenish the glycogen, the glucose stores, but you'll get there when you get there. Also, feel free to use high intensity interval training to use up any glucose. It gets you fat adapted quickly. So, say you've had like a really a lot the night before and you want to start off fresh on your fast day, you are going to want to do something that requires sweat, a good sweat, something that requires that glucose. So a walk primarily kind of uses fat mainly. So that's why it's a good fat burner. But you don't want to use fat. You want to use up that glucose. So maybe like interval sprints, high intensity interval training, burpees, something that just requires you to like do bursts of energy. That's when you're using glucose. So if you want to start your day off with that and then like you're using up the stores, it'll be easier to have a better fast day. So excited about this challenge, easier than my last failed attempt, as my why means much more. Oh, I'm happy to hear that truth. I'm down 20 pounds this month after starting ADF after I found this channel. Wow. Good job, Jasmine. How excited are you? The Stairmaster, it is too, it's not explosive enough. If it's like a even medium, it's probably gonna just use fat burn. You want to basically do high intensity cardio. So something that gets your heart pounding for real, for real. Um, Jump rope, sprinting, like interval sprints on a treadmill, insanity. I will never do insanity again. When I tell I will never do insanity again. You can do dancing, like hip hop dancing or something like that, Zumba, something that's just a little explosive and gets your heart really going. Hi, intentional. Welcome. I'm debating on sleeping in versus a hit class tomorrow morning because I haven't slept well. What do you think is more important? Sleep. Don't go to the hit class tomorrow. Get yourself a nice walk. Unless tomorrow is your day one. Unless tomorrow is your day one, Francesca, get your sleep in. Find a chance to walk. Get your walk in. Get some air. Get your steps in. Sleep because you're gonna need it. This is a challenge. We're just taking it easy. You don't have to do anything that is too taxing on the body. I'm mainly talking more so about like newbies, like day one fasters or after the challenge is done. Chloe Ting, sure, do Chloe Ting. Growing Ananas has a lot of high intensity, non jumping training videos. I like those. You're on a social media break, Brandy. Okay, I feel that. Yeah, so to conclude, you have to put yourself in a position where you're able to pour from a full cup. Okay? There's no rewards. You get no gifts for putting yourself dead last on a back burner. I want you to start making yourself the priority, especially. And the biggest way to showcase self love is to take care of your health. Take care of your health. Even if you're not doing it for the health and you're doing it for vanity purposes, looking good makes you feel good, which makes you do make better choices. All I want you to do is end up making better choices, and that's all I could ask from you. Usually we ignore intuition with like, over logical thinking, and we ignore the first emotion in our bodies, thinking that this person won't hurt us or what's the worst that could happen or watching red flags get redder. I want you to respect that first reaction. I want you to respect your intuition and don't override it trying to please someone. I don't want you to override it thinking that this person requires more than I do. I don't want you to disrespect your intuition when it comes to your safety. I just want you to start thinking of yourself in a way that creates self preservation. Start creating self preservation. Taking care of yourself inside out is self preservation. And then when you feel like you're you have better self-esteem, in turn you will see a lot of difference in your life. You'll see a lot of people fall out of your life. You'll see you gain new people in your life. You start to attract what you're worth. This year, I'm all about attracting what I'm worth. Um, I plan to document as much as I can. for shorts because I'm not vlogging. I'm not vlogging. Maybe I'll see. I'll see. I want to enjoy life and put myself in places I know I'm worthy of. I'm going to put myself in places I deserve to be. You don't have to think you're better than anybody. You don't have to think anybody's better than you. But you do need to think of yourself as being where you deserve to be. And if it ain't here, then bygone it. You need to work on getting where you deserve to be. Environment, job, career, partnership, your body. That's 2024. How long are you going to let this go on? Putting yourself dead last. It's not fair. It's not fair, and life isn't fair. That's all the more reason to start being a little more prioritized in your own life. Because life isn't fair. People will use what they could get out of you. They will use what they can get out of you. And if you have no stop button, if you don't know how to say no, if you have no boundaries, what are you going to look like at the end of being used up? Like flattened out toothpaste tube. That's what you're going to look like. And then thrown in the garbage. You're worth more than that. It's not. You're doing all of this for what? Just to say, "Oh, but I did this for you and I did that for you. And I'm always the one and I'm always the two." Girl, you know what they're going to turn around and say? Nobody asked you to. Nobody asked you to. And they're right. And they're right. You was doing all of this hoping that someone would see your worth. And all they have to turn around and say is nobody asked you to. So use that energy to power your 2024. Nobody asked me to. Okay, got it. Nobody asked me to. I got you. Nobody asked me to. Stop doing the most for the least. Stop doing the most for the least. Unless you really want to, and it's in the goodness of your heart and it makes you feel good to do it, stop doing the most for the least. All they're going to do is take advantage. And then you're going to end up depleted with nothing to show for it. All right. So, on that note, fast day, fast day 3. Are you ready? I'm ready. Am I ready? God, am I ready? I don't know. I feel a little nervous about this one now. Um, why do I feel nervous? I don't know why I feel nervous. I guess I haven't done true ADF in so long. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I feel nervous. I did feel nervous. That's strange. What does that mean? But yeah, I am liking what I'm seeing. So we'll keep going. Feel the difference in your body. Notice clothes. If you have clothes that you haven't tried on in a minute, try it on tonight. That's a nice thing to do. I put on a jacket that I haven't worn in a minute. Very comfortable now. Jackets are a great thing to try on because, like that arm movement, it'll tell you whether you've lost or gained weight. So that's a good one. But yeah, I will see you all tomorrow for another live, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You want me to share my skin routine? I'll see what I could do. Okay. I promise I'll see what I could do. I will see what I can do. I have to see how that content would be made, okay? But, my fasting routine is the same as yours because 'cause we're all in this together. Thank you, Dor. I will do my best to share my skincare routine because 'cause you're not the only one that's asked. Alright, wishing you the best. Uh, enjoy your en enjoy your dessert. If you have dessert, what time is it? It's 8:50. If you're going to bed, go to bed. Alright, I'll see you, in the next one. Bye-bye.